Hey y'all, what's up? I'm back with another voiceover. I did ask you guys if you guys preferred the voiceovers or the music, and I got a little bit of mixed reviews. Some of you guys like the music, some of you guys like the voiceovers. So what I'm gonna end up doing is try to include some more voiceovers, but some videos with just music as well. So we'll see how that balances out. For today's set, we are gonna be doing a black French tip, and I think it's one blinged out nail with like gold rhinestones. She did bring her own nail tips and her own acrylic. She's a fellow nail tech, so we love that. However, I did not really like the nail tips. I still use them because, you know, this was her preference and what she wanted me to use. You guys are gonna see me also glue the tips down a little more onto her skin because she is a nail biter, and with acrylics, in order for them to last, you have to make sure that the nail is getting acrylic onto it. And if I would have just put them a little lower, there would be damn near no nail for me to work with. So yeah, I figured that's the best method, and honestly that's the method that I use for all my nail biting clients. I don't really have a lot of them, but when I do get them, this is typically the routine that I like to do with them. Once I finish sanding down the natural nail and applying the nail tips, I am going to go in with my sanding bit once again to blend the nail tip into the natural nail and create the C curve at the free edge. As you guys can see, these nails are going to be super long, and if anyone is wondering what nail tips I used, I have no idea. Like I said, she brought them, so I don't know. I didn't really ask.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. I pull up, anticipated, good love, don't keep me waiting. I got plans to put my hand in places I've never seen. Quiet, there ain't no one to touch your 8 hours. I just wanna take it nice and slow.
Once I finish prepping the nail tips, I'm gonna go in with my dehydrator. So as you guys know, my dehydrator is just 100% acetone. I find that it works best for any type of nail beds, whether they're oily or not. The retention is always A1, and I think it's because of that. The primer I'm going to be using is my Kiara Sky primer, and of course if you guys want to get anything off of the Kiara Sky website, make sure to use my code NailsXJessica81810. If not, everything is going to be linked in the description box below. Once I finish applying my primer, I am going to go in with a thin layer of clear acrylic. The reason that I like to do so is because I believe that clear acrylic is the strongest acrylic because it has no pigment, so it just once again helps with retention. It also kind of serves as a slip layer for the acrylic, so when I go in with my actual colored acrylic, it stops the acrylic from flooding the cuticles. I know that's like so weird to say, but I swear I think that it's true. I have no idea, like don't fact check me, but I think that's what works for me and the reason why it works for me. Now for the acrylic that we're going to be using, it is going to be Bad Enough from Dynamic Nail Supply, I believe. And like I mentioned, she did bring in her own acrylic, so that's the acrylic she wanted me to use on her. Alright, I don't want to complain, but listen, I used to use this acrylic and I didn't remember why I stopped using it. But as soon as I started laying down the beads, I remembered exactly why. So here's the thing, it's a beautiful color. I love the color. I love the way it looks. Yeah, the color is perfect. I feel like it's a perfect nude because it's not too like peach nude, or how would I explain it? It's not like a brownish nude. It has some like pink to it, right? But it marbles so bad. Yep, I said it. It marbles so bad, and I don't know if it's because, and I had told her this too, right? She said it might be because I pick up big beads, which is the only way that I ever pick up acrylic. I only pick up bigger beads. It's what works for me. I don't want to spend like so much time with smaller beads and then, you know, have to pack it on. She might be right though. That probably is the reason. I just don't like that it marbles a lot, and I try to fix the marbling as I go, but that alone takes up more time, and I just didn't really like that. Like, I don't know. It's a really nice color though, but I feel like I don't really use it. If I'm looking for a color that's more on the nude side, then I just mix up my own. And don't get me wrong, I'd be using the vintage nude from Dynamic Nail Supply and I mix it with clear. But because I mix it with clear, I feel like it doesn't really marble as much. Yeah, it was definitely like a little struggle to deal with while I was doing this set. And especially when I got to the middle finger, like for some reason, so I had like checked out the nail and I was like, oh, I think I could add more acrylic, right? Because like the structure of it wasn't really there. So I went back to add another bead, and when I added that bead, it was like a different color because it had like marbled. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was not good. It like, you could tell that I laid another bead on top of it, and it did not look good at all. So then I had to go in and add another bead to kind of cover it up, to cover up the color. And then when I did that, it just got super thick, and then it was just not good. And then I was just thinking about how much filing I was gonna have to do. But I probably am doing something wrong. Like maybe it is just me and I just don't know how to pick up the liquid to powder ratio when it comes to this powder. I have no idea. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but don't take my word for it. If you want to try it out, try it out. It's a nice color. It might work for you. I probably do just be using some big beads, and it probably just doesn't do it any justice, but I feel like you can tell a lot, and especially in person, like you were able to tell. So I kept going back in and trying to fix it. If you've ever tried their acrylics, let me know in the comment section below if I'm tripping or not, because I feel like I remember it doing this even before when I was using it a lot. Like I would of course try to fix it and do what I could, but I feel like I could remember it always happening. So let me know if your guys' experience is different. I feel like it's very noticeable though, especially on this ring finger that I'm working on right now. But I'm gonna let you guys watch the application, and I will be back once we get to our next step. My name be ringing, warming it up for the perfect time. They hit your brain and cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people use your name. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joy and hurt. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Many days I've longed for you, wanting you, hoping for the chance to get to know you, longing for your kiss, for your touch, for your passion. Many nights I've cried from the things you do, felt like I could die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions. So many people, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray.
dirt. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. I pull up, anticipated, good love, don't keep me waiting. I got plans to put my hand in places I've never seen, girl, you know what I mean. They take you to a place nice and quiet. There ain't no one that touch you up, ain't got much. I just wanna take it nice and slow. See, I've been waiting for this for so long. Making love until the sun comes up. Baby, I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now here we are, driving around town, contemplating where I'm gonna lay you down. Girl, you got me singing lullaby. Pull over and keep this thing started right up. I won't do something to you, babe. Oh, baby, I won't do something to you, babe. Call out my name. A-T-R-A-Y-N-O-N-D. And baby, tell me what you wanna do with me. Got you feeling like Josie. Every time that you roll with me, holding me, trying to keep control of me, nice and slow. You know, never letting go, never messing with the flow. So I could go take you to a place nice and quiet. There ain't no one that touch you up, ain't got much. I just wanna take it nice and slow. See, I've been waiting for this for so long. Making love until the sun comes up. Baby, I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now tell me, do you wanna be free? I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you like no one has ever held me. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you like no one has ever held me. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you like no one has ever held me. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak
Now I'm gonna go in with my 60 by 60 hand files. Of course, they are gonna be linked in the description box below if you guys are interested in purchasing. But all I'm gonna do is go over the surface of the nail to make sure that everything is smooth and perfect, and then I'm gonna go into the sidewalls and the free edge as well. Once I finish with my hand filing, I'm gonna go in with my fine drill bit. That's also gonna be linked in the description box below, to go underneath the free edge, over the cuticle, and over the entire surface of the nail, just to give me that smooth base. As you guys know, I don't buff them, I use this bit instead.
Six in forever. Crystals are nice, I like the toast, I keep on spilling it. Bone crushers, I keep it close, I got the skill for this. On my back, the flyers close, looking ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause life is still a bitch. And then you die, but for now, like, close your eyes and feel as thick. Since diapers had nothing to live for like them lifers, but making sure every nigga stay rich within my cipher. We paid the price for circle of success, they turn my mic up. I'm about to hit these niggas with some shit that'll light your life up. If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall, cause everyone will be each other's crutches. I hope you fools choose to listen, I drop jewels, bust it. These are the rules I follow in my life, you gotta love it. Jiggy jigger looking gully in the joint. If y'all niggas ain't talking about large money, what's the point? I'm in the rain doing the $140 hydroplaning. What's shorty? Where you disappear to sun. Maintaining, putting myself in a position most of these rappers ain't in. I'm living. The ill street blues got your hunger painting. Nothing to gain and a whole lot to lose, just still singing. Fool, I'm thorough, in every borough. My name be ringing, warming it up for the perfect time. They hit your brain and you're feeling it. To all the girls, I bought a girl who took the silver bricks. No doubt they could vouch, my life is real as shit. 95 South and Poppy on the hill and shit. And all the towns like Cambridge that I killed with shit. And all the thorough ass niggas that I hustle with. Throw your joints in the air one time and bust your shit. These fake rappers can't really know I'm loving it. You feeling it?
I'm feeling it. Feel the bash at the top of my way. Feel the next push from the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel the red hell in the sky. Feel the bash at the top of my way. Feel the next push from the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel the red
What,
hell
y'all
in the
ain't
sky.
heard that nigga say hi. The crystals will keep me wet like Baywatch. I keep it tight for all the nights my mama prayed I'd stop. Said she had dreams a sniper hit me with a fatal shot. Those nightmares, man, them dreams that you say you got. Give me the chills, but these pills, well, they make me hot. Y'all don't feel me enough to stop the ill and ride. But at the same time, these times keep me feeling tight. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm getting weeded now. I know I contradicted myself. Look, I don't need that now. It's just once in the blue when there's nothing to do. When the tension gets too thick for my sober mind to cut through. I get the zone in. Me and the chick on the island and we're boning. I free my mind. Sometimes I hear myself moaning. Take one more toke, then I leave that weed alone, man. It got me going. Shit.
Feel the bash at the top of my way. Feel the next pushing up from the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel the red hell in the sky. Feel the bash at the top of my way. Feel the next pushing up from the set. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel the red hell in the sky.
What happened when I think about you? I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. This time around, fuck, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please favor for me. Do this one favor for me. I had to change my play ways, got ways too complicated for me. I hope she's waiting for me. Everywhere she go, they playing my songs. That's why I say the things that I say that way. I know you can't ignore me, but so, yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me, break it down. know you know how to make me jealous. I was never loyal, let you tell it, yo, but I'm ready to fix it if you ready, baby. Yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me. For real, try. Yeah. Is you at 2 keys or 10 roof? Turn up with young Taylor, we just getting loose. Maybe I'm low key feeling you. Don't be cynical, won't fuck you over. Wanna fuck you over. And again, the truth is I ain't really here to start problems. Girl, I swear to God, though. Hoes can't never say they got him. Know how bad you wanna tell them, don't try him. I don't wanna tell them, let's surprise them. I don't wanna get into it, why you stressing them? I've been driving back and forth from Louisville to Lexington. Knowledge, on the whip, got your ass in my grip. College, make you wanna strip for them dollars. Nah, girl, I got a job for you. Swear to God, I could do it live for you. Saw you scrolling through the campus, I had to stop for you. I was scrolling through the gram, girl, I had to follow you. Say what's up with you. You got my soul.
Now we're gonna go in with the design, and for the design, like I said, we're gonna be doing some black French tips. So that's all I'm gonna be doing on the pinky, middle, pointer, actually all of them except for the ring finger, because on the ring finger we're gonna be doing the bling Frenchie. So the black that I'm using is from the Kiara Sky. It's from their new launch. I believe they just dropped some new gel polishes, and the formula, I think I actually talked about it in the last voiceover that I did, but the formula is so bomb. Like, you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna go in with the actual brush from the gel polish, and it's so pigmented. Me and my client were obsessed with it. Like I said, she's a nail tech as well, so she was definitely convinced with that. It's funny because I was actually telling her about the new gel polishes and how pigmented they were, and I told her I'm gonna pull out the brush and I'm just gonna straight fill in the French tip with the brush to actually put it to the test, and that was convincing enough. Like, we were both like, oh my gosh, because I did use it in the last voiceover that I did, but I don't think I used the brush to fill in the French tip. I think I went in with my liner. And if you know, you know, when you use the actual brush to get all of it on there, it could be a hit or a miss, because sometimes it'll be all streaky, specifically with the black and the white, but this one was just perfect. So if you're looking for a good black gel polish, I highly recommend this one.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Hey, girls want girls. Hey, well, girls want girls where I'm from. Hey, can I play a player, babe? I grew up with Dre and Faith. I done seen the realest ones come and leave a crazy way. Had to take my spot, it wasn't something they just gave away. Sorry to all my fans, they might have called me on a crazy day. He and you gon' stick it, tryna block me on a fadeaway. I've been on this shit, I only top with a payday. Say you go that way, I guess we both go the same way. Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, where we both from. Hey, and you just got to Miami, need hotel rooms. Niggas told you that they love you, but they fell through. So you shot in 42, cause you, hey, you throwing on that dress cause it's see-through. Yeah, talking out of shit that you done been through. Yeah, texting me and say I need to see you. I don't know. I might come, I might go, I don't know. I might come, I might go, I don't know. Ain't that your dress cause it's see-through. Yeah, talking out of shit you done been through. Yeah, say that you a leave, girl, me too. Hey, girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, girls want girls, yeah. Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, girls want girls. Hey, yeah, girls want girls where I'm from.
My girl got a girlfriend. Ain't tryna be out of shape. What's up on them curls? In the gym, don't work in surgery. I pay for that, my courtesy. Can't imagine no curving me. I put in that work overly. I handle business, and I got two pretty. Keep them up on fleek. They got matching beans and matching AP. Now they can really call each other twins. I'm cool with all the owners. They love me, so they gon' let us in and bring all of your peers to look better with more people. We got 1942 Casamigos just getting hit. They gotta follow us in the Uber. My car filled up with shooters. It be lights, camera, action when you with us. It's a movie. I don't try my cool to house parties. I'm tryna leave with you. Don't nobody know that we do. She like eating fruity, I'm like me too. I can't wait to get out work to go and see you. Please bring your girlfriend along with you. Coming on my mind too much, like what the f is wrong with me? She said it's something about the way your girl just makes her feel. Whatever you've been dreaming about, I swear to make it real. Run around the town with me, then come lay down.
I don't know. I might come, I might go, I don't know.
I don't know.
I might come, I might go, I don't know. Staring at your dress cause it's see-through. Yeah, talking out of shit that you done been through. Yeah, say that you a lesbian, girl, me too. Hey, girls want girls where I'm from. Hey, yeah, girls want girls. Girls want girls where I'm from. Hey, hey, girls want girls. Hey, well, girls want girls where I'm from. But I know you wanna roll with the gang, and I know you wanna find everything. Asking me about settling down, but you know that things are going my way.
I gotta find peace of mind. I know now I have to face. I gotta find peace of mind. Please.
For the ring finger, I'm gonna go in with the Bling French tip like I mentioned, and this gel polish, I don't remember the name of it, but I will be having it linked in the description box below if you guys are interested in it. When it comes to Bling French tips, you always want to make sure that you're doing a glitter base for the French tip, so not white, not black, a glitter, because when it comes to the rhinestones and you're placing them and everything like that, by the end, you know, there's gonna be some areas where you're gonna miss because of course it's not gonna be perfect. So with the glitter, it kind of takes away from that and you won't really be able to tell. It still looks perfect, it still looks blingy. So if you don't already, you should definitely do so. The reason that I'm using this gold one is because the gems are going to be gold, but if I was going to be using some silver rhinestones, I would be going in with a like silver glitter. So once I finish with the glitter, once I finish filling it in with the glitter and setting it for 60 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my rhinestones and my gems. So I did use the Chiara Sky nail glue, the 4-in-1. I'm gonna of course have everything linked in the description box below, so if there's anything you guys want to find, whether it's the charm or whatever it is, it's always going to be in the description box below. If it's not, you guys can leave me a comment and I'll make sure to answer any of your questions. Once I finished adding on the gems and setting it for 60 seconds, I did go in with my top coat and that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
A lasting relationship, not based on ownership. You love me.